was something that we wanted. You know, from the beginning, from when we first got together, it was definitely, for me anyway, something that I definitely worried about and hoped that we would be able to pursue someday. It's just so amazing how far we've come in Ireland since then. Unfortunately, we had to, for legal reasons, we went to Belfast then in October 2020 to give birth because for how we conceived Leisha isn't set up legally for a family like ours. So by going to Belfast, we were going to have the most legal protection that we can have as a family. And it just meant that we could have a birth cert with the two of our names on it. So we thought it was worth it to us, even though it's still not recognised in Ireland.
Because it's a Northern Irish birth certificate, it still means that I'm not a legal parent. So Leisha, you know, in the eyes of the law only has one mum, and that's Shifra, who gave birth to her. And I'm a legal stranger to her. I'm pregnant now. It'll mean that this baby, even though it's again planned together and, you know, going through the pregnancy together, and we'll be living in this house with all of us, I will be recognised as a legal parent, as the one who gave birth, and Shifra will be nothing. So they will be siblings, but, you know, one has one mother and one has a different mum.
You know, when you say to people, everybody's answer is, but we voted on this, and you know, you feel in 2015, that day when the marriage equality referendum was passed, it was just such a great vote of confidence. And for the first time, you kind of really felt like, validation almost over your life. And then I suppose you turn a corner, you try to do what you think that entitles you to, but actually the first corner you turn, you're stopped again, and it's like more battles, and people have voted to say this is what we want for citizens of Ireland, and then the system kind of fails you then.
So it's a family unit where everybody is recognised as having that parent-child relationship, and children aren't different. The AHR legislation is the major piece of legislation that we've all been waiting for. Professor Conor O'Mahony, who's the Special Rapporteur for Children, was commissioned by the government to prepare a report on how this legislation could be brought forward to protect the best interests and welfare of children. And his report is a phenomenal document for this legislation going forward, because it provides safeguards, routes and pathways to parenthood.
What needs to happen is legislative action. That's the only way that this can be resolved, is new laws which fix the problems and cover the gaps, I guess, that are there currently. I think for her as well, you know, you feel bad for her that, like, other children on the street have this easy, normal path with legal recognition to both their parents, and why should she be any different, you know?
So 2022 marks the opportunity for the government address those gaps and bring forward legislation that is fit for purpose. Since Professor O'Mahony's report, parents now see nothing but, I think, support, empathy, and huge education over the last 6 months in particular, where people are saying that can't be, that doesn't make sense. And so it's almost like a universal awakening of, oh my, wow, how has this been left happen? It's not acceptable to leave children behind. So this has to be, all family units should be treated equally.
It's not the parents who are suffering because of these old-fashioned laws. It's like the children, it's like their rights and inequalities for them. So that's why all children should be equal.